David, good evening. Firstly, tell us about your first few days here in charge of your new club, Mansfield Town, and what impressions have you formed of your new players?
Nothing but a positive one. Probably a cliche. Most managers will say, there's an energy about the training ground. I've walked into a bit of a unique situation where a lot of things that have been implemented here are very good, incredibly professional, and the players know that, the players take ownership of that. There's a massive accountability. There's a great leadership group in there, which I was expecting to find. But when you actually work with it, you understand, why the team has been on such a good run of results and so consistent. But the feel-good factor, and listen, they're flying out at the top of the league, so why wouldn't there be a good feel-good factor? I've come in, my training methods are slightly different. We've tweaked a few things, but we've got to keep that atmosphere that the players have built and keep that bubbling forward, because it's a fantastic dressing room. I've not seen the sort of depth that managing League Two for a few years now, that depth of squad. There's a first 11, and the next group of players are fantastic players. So real dearth in the squad. But yeah, I've been delighted to come into a squad that's got everything really.
Let's talk team news. What factors have you considered when naming your starting 11?
Well, previous. So what the lads have done previously. I've watched probably between 12-16 hours of footage before, as I got the job. Locked ourselves in with Sean, the analysis, fantastic guy. He's given us a real update. I've quizzed the staff, all the staff, an honest appraisal from them who's worked with them, and and gathered that information and made my mind up on that. We've had a slight problem with Alfie Potter in one of the training sessions where they'd not trained for 3-4 days because obviously Steve leaving. He's coming the first day and we're on AstroTurf, and it's possibly slightly tweaked his hamstring, but could be back for Saturday. It's a real precautionary one, more than an injury. So I've not got Alfie. So Aidan White's coming into a right back position, very offensive full back, with Andor just in front of him. So we've gone for very similar to what was done. It didn't need a lot of tweaking, but just a slight change in personnel.
Quick word on Lincoln. You've played them twice before already this season as manager of your previous club, Swindon Town. How do you rate them?
Well, there's incredible energy. The lads, the Cowley brothers, they've got great energy, great momentum, and with the cup success they've had last season and then the cup success this season, there's an energy and an excitement around what Lincoln are doing. They come off the back of 2 really disappointing results that I know they're absolutely gutted about. So yeah, there's a potential wounded animal out there that might spring. But listen, I've made this game about us and a bit about Mansfield Town and about the form that our boys have been on. And I've walked into, like I said, a fantastic dressing room full of character, full of leadership. And they are ready. They're prepped. They're ready. I can't wait to get going into my first game, and I'm sure the lads can't, because there's a real good feel-good factor at the minute.
Very finally, there'll be thousands of fans on their way to the ground listening to this interview or watching it online. What's your message to them ahead of this, your first game in charge?
Just give me the support that you've given all the previous managers at this football club. The chairman and Caroline's done an incredible job. Sort of rebuilding the club and putting infrastructure in place and supporting managers. I've been promised that I'll get the same, and really it's for them. It was a difficult task in losing your manager when they did. They acted swiftly, getting a manager in before Saturday. Obviously it was called off. So I just, when I run anything, it's as one. It's together. Whatever it takes to get us over the line, and whatever we need to do, that's what we'll be doing. And I've already received some incredible support. It was great meeting probably 150 fans on Sunday. Meeting them and getting close to them and working with them. And some of the players did. That's important to me. This football club knows who it is. It's an hard-working town, full of hard-working people, and they want to see that from the football team, and hopefully that's what I'll be able to give them.
Best of luck.
Cheers, thank you.